Assalamualaikum. Hi, my name is Khairina, and today I'm going to share with you our topic fiction versus non-fiction. Alright, when we talk about words, we can divide them into two big categories, fiction and non-fiction. And I'm pretty sure that most of you already know what is fiction, what is non-fiction, right? But anyway, let me tell you what's the difference between the two of them. Let me start with fiction first. Okay, fiction. What is fiction? Basically, fiction is a story or a book in which the character, the settings, the events are not based on real life events, are not based on facts. So everything is created from the author's imagination. And the genre under fiction books, I think most of you already know. The fantasy like Harry Potter, the thriller, comedy, mystery, crime, science fiction, horror, and many more. Okay, so what's the benefit of reading fiction? Some people might say that reading fiction is just a waste of time. Reading novel doesn't give you any benefit, but it's not true because reading fiction can help the readers to put themselves in other person's shoes and just contact the fictional characters from the book we read. We can see things from the character's perspective, their emotion, their feeling, their action. We can understand it well as if it is ours because we read them, right? So we can understand those who are different from us in terms of lifestyle, education, background, culture, and it helps us not to be judgmental and open to differences because we are all different. Other than that, reading fiction can help with emotional intelligence and empathy. When we really immerse ourselves in the story, we can understand other people's feeling and emotion better. So when the characters are going through difficulties, we empathize with them. So I come to a conclusion that reading fiction can help us to be a better human being that understand and concern with others. And other than that, reading fiction can help with memory because we need to remember what we read. We need to remember the character's name, the character's characteristics, and the events that are going through in the novel. And as a student, I think when we read more fiction, it can help us with interpersonal skill and improve our social interaction. It is a skill that we need as a student because we need to interact with many people, not just as a student, but as a person who lives in a community. Not just that, we will have many choices of words to communicate with others in everyday conversation as reading fiction can expand our vocabulary so it can improve our communication skill. To sum it up, let me share with you a quote by American author Anne Patchett. Let me read the quote, okay? She said that reading fiction not only develops our imagination and creativity, it gives us the skill to be alone. It gives us the ability to feel empathy for people we've never met, living lives we couldn't possibly experience for ourselves because the book puts us inside the character's skin. So I think that is very true for reading fiction. Okay, moving on to non-fiction. Non-fiction is a type of books that are based on facts. The content are based on real life events, and there are many genres under non-fiction. For example, self-help, cooking, business, history, philosophy, religion, motivation, travel book, science, and your academic books, and many more. So, what's the benefit of reading non-fiction? It depends on the genre you read. Okay, generally, reading non-fiction can improve your critical thinking, can expand your knowledge. For example, if you read self-help books, it can help you to understand yourself and other people better. It can improve your life. And as a university student, if you read more non-fiction, especially those which are not related to our field of study, it can improve our knowledge. It can expand our worldview. For example, if you are a science student and you read more books about history, about philosophy, you can understand the world in the perspective of history, in the perspective of philosophy. So if you are a science student, you don't have to just read books about science. It can be a variety of books, a variety of genre. And reading actually can influence our thoughts, our personality, our identity. So pick up a good reading material. So back to our topic, fiction versus non-fiction. Which one to read? Which one is better? Which one is the best one? Alright, there is no such thing as reading non-fiction is better than reading fiction and vice versa. It's a matter of preference. If you prefer to read fiction, then go on and pick up your novel. What matters here is we need to start develop the habit of reading. But how? Okay, first start with your favorite kind of books. It can be fiction, it can be non-fiction. Both have their own benefits. You don't have to compare your reading material with your friends, with someone on social media. Focus on your personal journey to develop the habit of reading. Once you have the reading habit in you, you will start exploring more. You will start to read other genre. The point here is start reading. In Surah Al-Alaq verse 1, Allah said, "A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Iqra' bismi rabbikal ladzi khalaq," which means read in the name of your Lord who created. So read because you want to seek truth, read because you want to seek knowledge, read because we want to be a better person and develop ourselves. As a conclusion, I want to share with you an aspiration from Dr. Mazli Malik. He hopes that in the year of 2030, Malaysia can achieve the title of Negara Membaca. So as a student, I think we need to take this call seriously and support the aspiration by reading more books. Like we have 10 years to go, so start develop the reading habit in you and grow on your personal journey of reading. Okay, happy reading everyone, and thank you.